Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends on where you're located at. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's fine and dandy. Yeah, I had it's good here in our area. Little bit boring. Oh, it's definitely not Thailand, but I had to get out of there because it is too richy for my blood or my wallet. There we go. But I mean, there are clubs and nightclubs around. Maybe two on my street. Whole bunch of different kinds of restaurants everywhere. Hotels are everywhere. So I mean, it's very interesting that way. But yeah, it's not that bad. Tell you the truth, it just depends on you how you like it, how you like to live. Don't let people bully you or make you do something that you don't want to do. Like if you want to live in one area or you want to try out another area, do it. Don't let somebody else dictate what you're going to do or what you want to do. I mean, that just, you know. But yeah, things are going very good here. I met some pretty good people that are very they can help you get things done. They can help you. Like I already talked to this to the hotel owner, and I made a request on where is there a place where I could go for my visa run. He told me don't worry about it. He'll find out and he'll let me know where to go or who to talk to. So yeah, this man he's a Vietnam owner of the hotel, and he's very resourceful. No, he knows a lot of people. So it's not what you know, it's who you know. Right, Frank? Oh shit. But yeah, I they got definitely have a lot of different kinds of food here. Um so that part, trying to get this. There we go. I'm sure Frank has a microphone. Oh, he talks out of his I'm sorry, Frank. I forgot. You have a cell phone that you cover the camera with. No face, no case, right, Frank? Oh, there's not a whole bunch. There's some foreigners here in this area. Um, not many Caucasians, but there are a few. Circle K is a big name, like grocery store, Quick Mart. Um, there is 7-Elevens, but not that many around. I'm talking about like around this area. Because in Thailand, man, there's a 7-Eleven on every street corner. Sometimes two 7-Elevens on a street, on one street. But here, they're not as abundant. Thank you guys for coming out. We got 12 people in the house. There we go. We got 12 people hanging out with us. Hope everybody's doing good. Tell us about the women. You know, the Vietnam women, Thai women. Well, Thai and Filipino have same looks. Some a lot of Thais are tall though, but they have Filipino nose and they have straight nose. A lot of Thais have dark skin and light complexion. Here, these Thai these Vietnam women, they have some of them are tall. Majority of them are not. The ones I've seen, they all have white skin. I haven't seen a darker complexion Thai lady. Looking good. I feel good, you know. Things fit in the puzzle. Yeah, things are going good out there. Cannot complain too much. You know, people always like to complain, but things are going very good here. They're not too bad. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. See that? Learn something new all the time. Yeah, I didn't know that 7-Eleven is new here. Christy said 7-Eleven didn't come to Vietnam until uh, 2018. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that explains why they're not everywhere you like in Thailand. You could throw a rock and you can hit one, but almost from one to another. Find find yourself a nice Vietnam. Well, you would have to be here for. They're not approachable like they are in the Philippines or like they are in Thailand. These women are very some like when you're walking and you see one, they don't look at you. They keep their head down. They keep walking. I mean, they don't look at you. But I've heard the ones that look at you, usually they are like a pickup girl. I don't know this for sure, but um, where we live, there is like there a massage parlor, but I think this massage parlor has like a happy ending kind of massage parlor. Then there's a massage parlor across the street that does full body. They can even cut your hair, do a waxing, pedicure, manicure. So there are different kinds of massage parlors all over the place. Same with hotels and there's a hotel and there's a apartment building. They're like half and half. I guess if you want a long term, it would be more like a apartment that you're gonna go to. But it's in the same place. Oh, same name as the hotel and everything. But I never been in 7-Eleven here. Um, we don't have none in this area. But they have all kinds of different food places, food venues, and um, food on a cart. There are a lot of, but they come different times. In Pattaya, there's a food cart. I mean, everywhere, everywhere you go, there is. I like the body size. Again, there are not many heavy set or plump or overweight women here. I have seen like some Westerners walking around, and they are a little bit plump. The women are, but Vietnam women, they're all pretty petite and slender. Thai women today, they a lot of them are kind of beefy looking. Mm. But there are different kinds of women walking around everywhere. Traffic is everywhere. Not so bad where we are, but a lot of motorcycles rule the streets. But yeah, we're doing good. Damn damn computer keep on locking up. That part's kind of frustrating, but the Wi-Fi is pretty strong here. Very strong compared to Thailand. Um, we have a very fast connection in everything, but trying to adjust. There we go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that we got to do to iron things out, but in general, everything is very good here. Cannot complain at all on how things are and everything. But yeah, we're doing good. I'm doing very good. Got good cheer, got good motivation. Yeah. Nobody holding my hand. Fucking clown. Oh, fuck. But yeah, I'm doing very good. Anybody want to come up and hang out with us? You guys are always welcome to come up and hang out with us. There we go. You know, and like I said, things are a little bit boring here. I might be here for like a week or so more, and maybe I will go down to Da Nang or over where Philip is, in that area where Philip is. Not exactly with Philip. Um, yeah, that's a different story. But yeah, here is pretty boring. But I still haven't. We got Gypsy in the house. We I haven't done much exploring. I have like around the block, but I haven't adventured like to the museums, cultural centers, stuff like that. I'm still trying to get my bearings, but yeah, things are looking pretty good. The bullpen is back. Yeah, trying to get a couple of shows in from time to time. We have a new president, President Trump. Glad to see him back in office. You know, the weather is very good here. Um, haven't seen no rain. Got a little bit of cloudy, but not too bad. Not cloudy, overcast. But yeah, the weather is very good here. I got a bunch of YouTube friends that are talking to me and telling me about different places. Facebook friends also. Philip is your boyfriend. What the fuck? Who's this clown? You do know what happens to clowns, don't you? You know, talk stupid on my show, and you get reactions. I just want to let you know that. Let you know. Again, this is my show. I do whatever the hell I want. So you talk stupid, get timed out, you get the axe sometimes. More or less, don't poke the bear. You have a good day too. I'm gonna have a little something to quench my thirst. This is local beer. Quite nice. Since I don't smoke, I do like coffee. They have very good coffee here. There's very nice coffee house just right down the street. But yeah, things are going very good here. Not too bad, tell you the truth. The audio is up, up. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay? The audio is gurgling. Huh. Test one, two, three. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hmm. Let me try to adjust it. There we go. Is that any better? I just got done adjusting it, so there we go. Tell me if it's any better. We got old Philip moseying on. And how are you, Philip? I broke that bed. Oh, I'm sure you did. Probably whacking it. But Philip, you know we're in a hotel. I mean, this isn't like a halfway house or a bed and breakfast, right? Poor Philip. You should go. Well, yeah, but see, like I don't know who you're talking about, Chris. I mean, I'm not the only YouTuber hanging around. Yep. We went dark again. Hopefully the sound is still with us. Hard to get it correct. There we go. Yeah, again, hopefully things are going to be going good. And what's going on with you, Philip? You hard telling what Philip is doing. Audio is fine. Well, thank you for that. Like I said, you hook up different things and you get different results. So hopefully things are going okay. Not going out. I'm right here just in case Kevin's these people, these white knights. And what is Kevin doing? I hope Kevin don't come to us. Fucking clowns. You don't gotta worry about Big Kevin. Big Kevin's not gonna bother anybody down below. A bit better. All right. Yeah, things are good and things are doing good. Can't complain. Nobody wants to hear about it. America is back, baby. Well, I hope so. Take, I thought of that. I got a friend of mine. They can be flying out, and there's a big festival going on right now, Lunar New Year and stuff. So that means all the prices are going to be ridiculously high.
Philip. Some of the shit that comes out of your mouth, only you believe. I think you're a master of your own mind. I think you're still thinking about Fazio. I'm sure he's doing good. Hopefully, never know what he where he is, what he's doing, but he's in our thoughts. Not all the time, but time to time, something happens and think about him. What's going on, Jim? No, 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 no. You'll know it when you know it. I'm not gonna tell you good people my plans because nothing is etched in the rocks yet. But I talked to a few people and they got back to me and things are looking good. So you know it when I know it. You know it after I know it. Well, yeah, Fazio didn't like that many people. Definitely didn't like Obama. Yeah, that just tells you how the he affected a lot of people. Usually good ways. Oh man, there are bars everywhere, Philip. But again, I'm not gonna reveal too much because there's a lot of you white knights out there that Kevin's going to the bar, Kevin's doing this, Kevin's doing who gives a fuck what Kevin's doing? I'm happy. That's all that counts. I don't know about that, Gypsy, but he travels back and forth though, so he's a expert in his own mind. Oh, I know who that is, Chris. I talked to him before. When he was in Florida and here in Vietnam, I spoken to him quite a few times. Yeah, he seems like a nice person. His wife is a nice lady. She's a local from Vietnam. Well, it's a nice. This is a nice place here. These people are very nice. I'm talking about the local people. Um, the guys are pretty nice. Nighttime they like to drink outside. All up and down the streets. They have like little um outlets. So yeah, these people are pretty nice. Let you up. Oh fuck, Phil. You know some of the things you talk about, Phil, is kind of. You don't. We don't know what come is going to come out of your mouth. Yeah, you know that part is pretty bad. Over there in the Philippines during rainy season. But not all of the Philippines gets hit during monsoon season. There's just a few places, but they those places always. I would figure that they would have better rain drainage, but they don't. But you guys smash that like button, hit that super chat button. Let me. Uh, nope. Sorry about that. And there we go. There we go. What are you guys going to be doing for this weekend coming up? Any big plans? Anything going on in your backyard? You guys have a good weekend. Try to try to stay out of trouble. Are you living a better life? Better than Kentucky. I was very limited in when I was in Kentucky. Now, there we go. But I don't know. It depends on how you call better. Trump. Yeah, I'm a flag waver for Trump. Yeah, Phil. You don't know what comes out of your mouth, though, Phil. I mean, like I said, sometimes you're like a walking disaster. But whatever you do on your show, I mean, you can do and have all your thousands of people watching. But on other people's shows, you gotta be careful what you say. My opinion only, of course. But on your show, you can do all you other white knights. You guys can do whatever you want on your show. Staying indoors. Yeah, 7 degrees out. Yeah, that's a little bit nippy. I think. I used to live and work in some. Yeah, Frank, I already put the link out, bud. Pay attention. Link not good. Well, maybe you. It's good for everybody else, Phil. That's good. Mm-mm. But yeah, anybody want to come up? The link is out there. You guys are always welcome to come up and hang out with us here in the bullpen. There we go. We got 20 people watching. That's always nice. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Don't forget to smash that like button. The beverage here is kind of different. Not as strong as Thai beer, but beer is beer. It's always nice and good, especially on a nice hot day. Oh my, the sandwiches are very good. Don't want to destroy the name, but we tried Bamu, the French look like Subway sandwiches. Those are pretty good. Tried a bunch of noodle dishes. That's kind of nice. Where we live, there's a lot of Western style restaurants and a couple of Japanese restaurants running around, some Korean restaurants around, one or two Indian places. So yeah, there's a whole variety of food, and then they have the little people that are pushing the carts. So, like I said, there's a whole bunch of different selections that you can try, it's not very expensive, except if you go to the Japanese or there's a couple of big American burger places. I'm not talking; they're gourmet burgers. They're not like McDonald's or Burger King or Jollibee. They have gourmet burgers. Those are pretty nice. Yeah, Chris, the Western food is quite a bit. But again, like I said, the Japanese restaurants are a little bit high too. The Korean restaurants are kind of high. The Indian restaurant, when I walked by, they had a menu out. And so like I said, those places, they're only good for maybe like once a month. Go treat yourself. But yeah, I mean, I'm having a pretty good time. I will check out um, Da Nang and places like that just to see. Because people say that Hanoi um, is more, or Ho Chi Minh the is more expensive here compared to down in these other coastal area. But yeah, it's good to try different places out just to um, find what is good for you. Even though people are saying, "No, come check this out, come do this, come do that," just do it yourself and see what you like. Because what somebody else likes is different. Because we are all individual people. I wasn't planning on having a show tonight, but on a whim, I'll go try it. See what's going on. Give me some more watch hours. I for the last month I got a whole shitload of views and everything. So very very nice. We got Philip in the house.
Don't worry, Kev. I won't bust you out, man. I won't bust you out.
But I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's
Well, I mean, like, I can give everybody the exact address you're staying at, but I'm not going to do that, man.
and why would you want to do that, Phil? What would you gain for doing that?
I wouldn't want to do that. I'm just saying, but you know, because see, I was in the same area last year. I can tell you, district. He's in District 7. Okay, it's a very nice neighborhood. Very nice neighborhood. But Kev, if you walk to your left, about 2 blocks down, you have a nice park. You got the foot long coffee. You got the
Yeah,
Red Rock.
we've been there already. Already
Okay.
been there.
And if you go the other way, right at the corner, there's a place called the Corner Bar, Yield Corner, unless they change the name of it, called Yield Corner Bar. And if you sing, if you karaoke, they give you a free drink.
Oh well, I'm sure you drank the whole lot then.
Then when you make your right there, if you go down to that Circle K, they got deals there every day, man. For under $1, you get a coffee and a sandwich, or a coffee and a bowl of noodles for under $1, man.
Huh.
Can't beat it. And
All right.
kitty corner from there, there's a, you know how on the end of the block they got that fancy Korean barbecue, that Gangnam style one? That's really expensive. They'll go there. But if you go down by the Circle K and go kitty corner across the street, that Korean barbecue costs you about maybe $4 or $5, but you get a really nice meal, man.
All right. Well, somebody will appreciate what you're saying.
Just try to give you the download. You know, see, the thing is in Ho Chi Minh is a great city. It's a nice city, right? It's just everything's more expensive for everything. Like my cigarettes that I'm smoking right now, these are almost 50,000 in Ho Chi Minh. But where I'm at, they're 40,000. Up in the mountains in the lot, I get them for 35,000.
Huh. Well, you must be in cigarette heaven then, because I don't smoke, so it doesn't affect me at all, Phil.
I know exactly what kind of room you got because I had the same kind last year when I was there. It was costing me, I bet you're paying more than I am. Because it was costing me only $11 a day to stay there. I think you're probably paying I'm guessing 15, 16 a day to stay there.
Well, since I'm doing long term, for 3 months, he brought the price down.
Okay. Mr. Hung's a good dude, man. He's a good dude, man. The only problem you got, and you got to use the willpower, like ringing the bell, right? Is right next door, it's full service massage for 1.2 million. You know that, right?
Well, I don't know because I haven't been there. So
don't go because you'll be there every day, man. You can't afford it, man. That's like
all right. Well, but I'm not like you, Phil. I mean, you like doing those massage places where they jerk you off and everything.
Well, it's right next door to the hotel. It's right there.
Yeah, but don't mean I'm gonna go there. Just because you live there, don't mean I'm gonna do it.
I'm giving you advice. I said, don't go there. Don't go there.
Yeah, well, I don't have no plan on going there, Phil.
Is the old woman still cleaning the rooms there?
No, there was some young woman here.
There was an old woman cleaning the rooms last year, man.
Well, did she give you a hand job?
No, but she was trying to hit on me, man. She's like,
I doubt that, Phil.
she's like 68 years old. She's trying to hit on me. You know, the woman that owns that building that you're staying in, she owns 3 fucking hotels, man. She's 38 years old. She owns 3.
Yeah, we talked to her and we told her that you said that she was all over you. She started laughing.
We were at the hot pot and she was hanging all over me, calling me, oh, I like the old man, right? She was hanging on me, man.
Yeah, sure.
She got a boyfriend that he's real shy. He doesn't talk to her, but he wants to be with her. He looks like a Korean pop star.
No.
That woman, Kotien, she's got a lot of money, man.
Well, I'm sure you had a good time with her.
Nope. I didn't mess with her. I just hanging around the hot pots. You know how they do the hot pots out front and stuff, you know? And I told her, I said, you look very beautiful today. Next thing you know, she's putting her arm around me and she's hugging on me and shit.
Okay.
She got a nose job. She looked good before the nose job. I said, why are you spending $1,000 for a nose job? You don't need those jobs. Man. Vietnamese women are very vain, man. They're very vain.
No, well, seem like a lot of women are that way, and guys.
See the difference in the price here. Like, so I'm sitting on the front terrace here. You got that little seating area out in front, but I got the whole terrace in front here. This place here, I just did a live stream earlier. It's a rooftop pool and stuff, and I'm only paying
I'm sure a lot of people watched.
$11 a day, man. $11 a day. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. I got the beach. The beach is 200 feet away, man. 200 feet.
And how often do you go swimming?
I went swimming on the live stream day before yesterday in the pool. Not in the ocean, but in the pool. Everybody was saying, jump in. They didn't think I was gonna do it, and I did. I jumped in.
Well, I'm sure you got a lot of views.
A lot of Russian booty here, man. A lot of Russian booty, man.
Well,
nice.
That's good if you're gonna take them home, I guess.
Beautiful Russian girls stay there, man, at this hotel, man. A lot of beautiful. They're from Kazakhstan, and Belarus and Russia, man. This is like the biggest Vietnamese community with a lot of Russians and Belarusians and Kazakhstanis and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, you just gotta learn, Kev. You can't go to the massage parlors and you can't go to ring the bell and just live normal.
Gee, really, Phil, I didn't know that, buddy. Thank you for sharing that. Gee whiz, I forgot all about that. You are definitely the savior of YouTube.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I mean, just the whole time I've been coming to Southeast Asia, even if I go to massage parlors, I've never spent over $1,400 a month. Never spent more than half my pay.
Well, that's good. You could pat yourself on the back, buddy.
What do we got going on in the chat, man?
People just hanging on to their seats listening to you.
Steve, they have Taco Bell in Bangkok or in Thailand, but I don't think they have Taco Bell here. They have Burger King, McDonald's, Texas Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes. Okay, but I had bun cha.
How you doing?
I had bun cha Hanoi today. It's like a pork and noodle soup, and I had some spring rolls with it and stuff. It cost me about $4. Well, because I overdid it, man. I stuffed myself.
Well, that's good, Phil.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you get a chance, dragon fruit is really cheap in Vietnam. Get yourself some dragon fruit. If you're a regular, eat some dragon fruit, man. It works like a charm. It's full of fiber. It tastes good too.
Well, hopefully people would know what it's like if they've been around for a while.
Well, you know where you're at. Those smoothies, they cost you. What, are they still $40,000 for a smoothie there?
I wouldn't. I haven't had a smoothie.
You haven't had any smoothie anyway. In Ho Chi Minh City, they're $40K to $50K for a smoothie, right? Here, they're $20,000. That's less than $1, man. For that's what I'm talking about prices. You find it like I found this place here. Everybody says, "Go to Da Nang, go to Da Nang." I love this place, man. Why would I go to Da Nang? Man, the weather here is better. It's always 5 degrees warmer here than it is in Da Nang. I got the beach right here, and I'm paying like what, $9 million a month to stay in this place.
Well, good for you, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, where the hell are you gonna get a place like that in the United States? You'd be living in your fucking car or something.
You should write a book.
We all hang around down here at night around the stable here. The guys, I drink Coke Zero, but they all drink the Tiger that you're drinking now. They get the Tiger beer, the Tiger Crystal, or a Saigon Bia, and they'll sit here and we'll sit around and bullshit. It's like
well, that's what they usually do, Phil, at nighttime. They all gather and bullshit and talk, and It's their culture. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, but we got the expats come down here too. Like this guy from the UK, he's a crypto king. Shit, he goes to massage parlor
She's
four
in
times.
the house. Hey, Don.
He goes to massage parlor 4 times a day. So you nuts? But he made 100,000 on XRP. So what the fuck? Doesn't matter. He can afford it. He was half in the bag last night. I told him, "You want me to walk with you?" He was staggering and shit. He left his hat at the bar.
Now, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys too.
Tomorrow they're going to use my cane for their tech. They got it's like a play. They're going to do some kind of like play dance thing, and they want to use my cane. I told them, yeah, you can use it for that. I don't care.
Well, that's good.
These people love me here because I don't fuck around. I don't mess with their shit. I don't fuck with people. I just do what I got to do, and I get out. I go out and do what I want to do, and I don't bother anybody. Why don't you just stay to yourself and don't bother anybody here at the hotel? You're good to go. You like in the Philippines, you bring somebody to the hotel, they got to show their passport. They got to. Here, you just take the girls, walk right up. They don't care. You don't got to show them nothing.
Well, not much of a security place, that's for sure.
No, I'm just saying, but that British guy, man, he was bringing his massage girl. He was bringing her home every night, man, bringing her place here.
Well, if he wants to, he can do it. I guess. I mean,
Yeah, well, he's
he
leaving
don't
for
need your permission, does he?
Yeah, well, he's leaving for Thailand tomorrow, but he's only going to stay long enough to fill out his application for the visa, and then he's going to fly into Phuket. So you get Phuket for a month without a visa because he's from the UK. So he's going to stay in Phuket for a month, and then he's going to come back here for another 90 days. Because he loves this place too. Me and him both, we love this fucking place.
Oh, isn't that
There's
nice?
women all up and down the lakefront or the ocean front here. There's all kinds of women.
No, I haven't, Don. I haven't heard or seen anything about Frank Obama. I don't really go out of my way to see what they're doing.
Steve, my sister, number 3 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan. Huh? Tell her to come to Nachan, man. There's a lot of women from Kazakhstan here, man. Nobody cares about the guys arguing and fighting in the Philippines. We don't care about that, man. They need to come to Vietnam and quit fighting. That's what they need.
Well, all right, Frank. I mean, Phil, you have a good evening, and thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a little few tips. You know how to use the Grab app already, right? You got that down?
Yeah, I got it in my phone when I was in Thailand.
Okay, once you learn how to use that, and you know how to change, go to the gold shops if you're gonna change cash. Go to the gold shops.
All right, but well, thanks for coming on. You have a good night, and
you too. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to the pimp shop. The juice man is the pimp there. I'm gonna go to the juice shop, man. I'll see you later.
I'm sure you will.
Have a great night, man.
Oh my God. Hey, Don, what are you doing, buddy? Come on up. Let me put the link out for you. You always have something intelligent to say. Intelligent and informant on what's going on. There's a link for you if you want to come up and hang out with us. Yeah, very, very good here. Like I said, this isn't no Thailand, but this is a very nice, interesting place here where I'm at. We got Don C in the house. Hello, Don.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
How's it going, Kevin? You enjoying your time out there?
Well, it is boring. I mean, not as exciting where you and I were living at, but it's definitely quieter here. Yeah, just kicking back, having a cold one, having one of your it's not a Subway sandwich, but it's what a but I can't say it correctly, but Don just stepped off. Oh, maybe I'll put the link back out. But yeah, there's a lot of good food here. Lots of good food, and it's not really expensive. I mean, cheaper than Thailand. I mean, everything is cheaper than Thailand. Here we are. All right, Don.
Oh, sorry about that. I pushed the wrong button. So
Hey, that happened, buddy.
it's funny because you were only 15 minutes away from me, but
Yeah.
we entirely two different areas in the same in Pattaya. So you were in the you're downtown where the bar districts and stuff are, and I live in what's called the dark side. So that's
Correct.
and the dark side was just because they got street lights later than everyone else. This is where the country club and the golf courses. It's very quiet, and literally at 7 o'clock in the evening, you don't see anybody out. It's just it's a gated community. You don't see there's no one around. It's a very quiet area out here.
Yeah.
But I loved Vietnam, dude. I traveled all over Vietnam. I would have settled down in Vietnam had they had just an easier way to stay there. But then I met my wife in Thailand, and so that's why we're here. Her family is here and stuff. So, but she's actually gonna, I think, with her and a couple of girlfriends, they're all gonna go to Vietnam, and I'm not sure I'm going to have a meetup with you or Janik, but they're planning taking a little trip. I think 6 of them.
I'm sure they would have a good time with Phil.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chance that. They're big into. They want to go to see Buddhist temples and that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of thing that they like to see.
Yeah. Maybe down there in Da Nang, though, right? Or like I said, I haven't. In Thailand, we see shrines and temples and statues everywhere. Here, they're not they're not as much around. I know you got Lady Buddha down there in Da Nang, where Big E is at, but
right. Well,
I remember when we were going to Bangkok, we drove past a whole bunch of different statues, Buddhist statues everywhere.
Yeah, and her family is
that one Buddha that was laying down. That was kind of cool.
Family, like half Cambodian, if anything, it's kind of a mix. They're right on the border in northern Thailand. If you go back thousands of years, I mean, they've lived. The border's gone back and forth. They actually even speak a different version of Thai, and so she has to speak
a different kind of dialect.
When we go home, she speaks a different dialect of Thai, and probably in America it's equivalent of like the South and the North. If the accents and stuff, So, but she speaks one Thai here, and then another Thai in northern Thailand, close to the border, and then obviously.
You're talking like up there in Chiang Mai?
Other side of the country. So if you're looking at the map, you want to go to the east side, all the way to where the border's on the east, not on the west and the north. So she's on the east side. So just a different place. I mean, she also speaks French, she's she's got relatives that live in France, and so and I don't know. I mean, she's picked up a lot of French. She's gone to France before, and so she's traveled a little bit. Anyways, so
cool.
So I I don't want to get into the whole Bama Frank thing. They spent an hour yelling at each other. The only two on a live stream. I got off of it. Just goofy shit.
Oh, same like deja vu all over again.
Yeah, same. You could just, both of them are, notoriously bad liars, and neither one of them have any sense, and so they'll destroy each other. It's unbelievable that the two found each other. They're exactly like each other. Bama could be Frank's son. They're exactly cut from the same cloth. But put all that aside, I don't really care about them. We've caught them in so many lies, and you're never going to convert either one of them. More when I get on a Popeye show, we could talk about Frank and all the different. We got more stuff coming on Frank just to piss him off. But
there you go.
Not much Bama's just in jail. But let's get back onto the cool stuff, which is you traveling around. That's what you're doing. What I kind of did when I first took retirement, and I sold off, just cashed in my stock and decided to just go travel. I did that. I did the whole Philippines and Thailand, and I chose Southeast Asia because I had not traveled there at all. So I didn't have any experience. I traveled to South America and Europe quite a bit, but I came here and I said, let's go someplace where I hadn't been. So you're doing the whole Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, in getting the feel for that. And that's where I ended up falling in love, not only with the woman, but falling in love with the country and and I couldn't, Philippines did not do it for me because it's just too emerging. I mean, it's truly a third world country. I mean, if you have a country that has brownouts and that it doesn't appeal to me. I need to have I need to have good infrastructure that's no different than living in the U.S. So, I mean, I drive on the different side of the road, but living here to me is almost like living in America. And Vietnam is close to that if they just figured out how to let you stay a little bit longer. But anyways, I did what you did before I settled down. So I'm one of those people that think you should do this. You should travel a little bit, understand what it's like in different countries before you settle down outside of, more of a long-term rental kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this is everything looks the same. I mean, compared to Thailand and here, it's pretty much identical, I think. I mean,
yeah, all of Southeast Asia, certainly these two countries are very similar. I mean, when you drive across the border, you go to Cambodia. I mean, as you've done border runs across the border, it looks exactly the same as Thailand. So
you don't know you're leaving the country because it all looks the same still.
Exactly. The terrain. And if you get to the borders, it's a common language, not really particular Vietnamese or Thai. It's kind of a combination of both. So, yeah, I mean, it's very similar. I can't see the chat because I don't know why, but I can't see what everybody's talking about. But this is probably boring as hell. So.
Yeah, there's not much going on. I mean, Phil is bouncing around. We got Steve in the house. Raymond stumbled. He's stumbling.
Steve seems to be a follower of mine. He's
okay. Yeah,
Steve seems to be late for most things. The big Popeye premieres and stuff. He always comes a little bit late. Never brings donuts or anything. Always has a good excuse. Traffic, this, that kind of thing. Sneaks in at the very end.
Oh, well, better late than never.
Better late than never. Exactly right. Exactly right. So, what have you found anything different between living, spending some time in Vietnam than Thailand, or has it been pretty much the same?
Well, pretty much the same. I mean, we have like bars here. Some of them they're all enclosed bars, like behind glass and behind doors. And the bars in Thailand, they're all open air bars, pretty much the same.
Yeah, a little bit different. Again, French influence there made it. How about the food? What would you say about the difference in the food?
Well, no, not much. I just got done having a mango salad. No, mango papaya salad. That was quite nice. They had some quail eggs inside of it. But that was just about pretty much um, almost the same, but little bit different. The food is, like I said, the food is quite nice. They have a lot of noodles here compared to Thailand. Thailand, they have like kind of rice style and everything, but here they like noodles.
Well, you know, I see Philip is talking about going to South Mexico next year. So I spent time in Panama, in Costa Rica, in well, yeah, definitely easier. Plus, you get a lot more English speaking people down there, and it's way easier to retire down in Panama or Costa Rica or Central America. First off, you're a couple hour flight from the U.S. So if there's a medical issue, you're not 24 hours to try to get home. But like if you go to Panama, it's the U.S. dollar is the currency. So it's you're actually So I mean I had I loved Panama. I actually thought I would. That's where I thought I was going to retire, was Panama, because I was dating a Panamanian woman, and I traveled down there 2 or 3 times, and I had some great, crazy stories about Panama, and loved the country.
Is close to Colombia, right?
Yeah. So actually, I think so. The Panamanian highway, which is funny, is you drive and it dead ends. I thought it I don't think it dead ends into. I have to take a look. I can't remember. It's been some years ago, but you literally stop and there's a big gate, and there's not a forest. There's a jungle right in front of you, and people have been lost and died in this jungle right in front of you. Like it's the deepest, darkest, crazy thing you've ever seen. But I don't think it's. I'm trying to think what country that is from Panama that you reach the end of the Panamanian highway and it's right there. But anyways, for those who are thinking about retiring from the U.S. and going, they've come out here. I have to tell you should look at like Panama or countries that are close by. I mean, it's been some years, maybe 7 or 8 years since I've been there, but.
And are they American friendly?
Are they what?
Are they American friendly?
Yeah, everybody speaks English, and I mean, now if Trump takes back the canal, they may not be as friendly as they were, but there's tons of expats. It's like living in, it's like America towns, but beautiful, inexpensive. Again, it's probably 40% less expensive to live there. But so you can buy a fairly big, instead of a small place, you could buy like a place like your aunt or your cousin had, or wherever you were staying with, 10 or 12 acres for again, cost of real estate is just so much less expensive, and there's no taxes, and you have Panamanian banks and stuff. So it's beautiful women and great wine and great food, and I love Panama. Was one of the places I loved.
Yeah, I think Nico went to Colombia, and then I think he traveled to Panama. I'm not sure, but I know he's been to Colombia, and he liked it down there. Plus, he speaks the language, Latin.
Right, and I don't. I mean, I just speak English. I don't. But yeah, Colombia is hot. It's a little bit harder to stay there, but German-speaking towns and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. So I had an office, Steve, down in Santiago, Chile. So I traveled there quite a bit, and there's actually quite a bit of German and English speaking. It's almost the very first thing you think about when you get down there. So I never did the Argentina thing, but when you get to Chile, you get down there, and that is like the kind of, everybody sort of doesn't talk about it, but it's there. You have all these German speaking people that are second generation and third generation. You're going, you got these blue-eyed, blonde-haired German, and you go, where did your family come? Oh, they came from Germany. What year? 1943. You go, 46.
Yeah, that's kind of
By
funny.
the way, you know, the goodbye, you know, looks very similar to the, you know, the Hexile kind of thing. So it's
Uh-huh.
it's definitely kind of one of those things you don't talk about, but you definitely see it when you're down there.
Elon Musk did.
I don't know, man. And I like Chile, but you don't get as many people speak English down there. So it's yeah, exactly
Isn't
right.
colder
You know
climate?
that's exactly what you think about when you're down there. You think, you know, I never went to Argentina, so that's a country I never went to. But you of course you think about that, and even I've been to Brazil, and I spent a lot of time in Chile, but and of course on the coast of Chile, and they've got beautiful big mountains with big trout streams and stuff. So if you're a fisherman, and I'm a huge fisherman, you catch huge trout there. But that's kind of you run into towns and you see this big German influence. Like the architecture is like right out of Berlin, so it's like, you know, old like Disney World kind of a German. So it's very interesting. I was getting like a German schoolgirl. Exactly right. Yeah. I was hoping I would see, you know, somebody's going to remind me. What is the name of that movie where they were growing the little Hitlers down in the Boys of Brazil? Anybody remember that movie?
I heard of it, but I don't know if I seen it, but I remember hearing that name.
What is the guy? You know, I can't remember the guy's name that was in it. That had a bunch of stars, but you know, that was the whole. Yeah, there's some interesting shit in there. So, is Frank on here tonight?
Frank, come out wherever you are. I don't know. Like I said, we get so many different white knights and people that stay in the shadows. They don't really reveal themselves because they don't want to be.
I get it. Gregory Peck, that's him. Yeah, I liked him from Omen. Right, but in The Boys of Brazil, that is a great old movie to watch. I mean, and you get that kind of weird feeling when you get down there and you run into these big German villages and you go, how the hell do you get a German village in Chile? Or, you know, just they only got there one way because, you know, they allowed them to escape and let them go to South America. So, yeah. You know, you run these really weird villages where, you know, anyways. So that was always fun. But anyways, if you haven't been to Panama, I'll tell you a funny story. Not a funny story, just an interesting story. Now, this is not going to be a Frank story, so I'm not going to talk about health or some crazy that nobody cares. But I went to Panama, and we were driving over to the other side of the country, and you drive along the Panamanian Highway, and we got up into the mountains and stuff. And I forget this little town we were going to. I had to look at a map to figure it out. But there's a town that's right on the water that a lot of Americans live. But anyways, we got up in these mountains, and there's no guardrail, and so literally, you know, on these almost one lane roads that when you look down, I don't know, it's 300-400 feet. I mean, they're like straight down, but down. You know, like if you fall off of it, you know, you're dead. But anyways, we're traveling under this little town and stuff, but the road is fine. It's not like a dirt road or anything. But a big truck was coming, and so I was able to pull off into a little spot, you know, kind of so the truck could get past me. And when we did this, we noticed that looked like there was a gate, kind of a gated, like a brick type gate in the jungle. So we got out of the car and we walked over, and it was you could see on both sides in the jungle was this like concrete gate function. And then we walked down a path and we got to this big house, but it had been completely stripped. All it was the jungle almost took the whole thing over, but it was this big concrete structure. Well, it might have been, you know, you look at a big, like one of these huge Miami houses, maybe 10,000 square feet. And it was all that was left was the wall, the concrete walls, like all the windows and doors were gone. The pool was completely overtaken by the forest, but you could almost tell where everything. You could tell where the kitchen was because you could see where they tore the pipes out of the wall and where the bedroom.
They gutted the place.
Completely gutted, but the forest had almost taken most of it. But we spent a couple hours just roaming around this place, and we got into the town, and we were talking to people, and we said, "Hey, we found this crazy looking building up in the mountain," and we were explaining it, and we had this waitress say, "Oh, that's so and so's place." Well, who's that? Well, she said he was a drug lord, and the Americans and the Panamanian army had come in and killed everybody, and so this was his place.
Well, it's haunted,
and they killed him. Yeah, so the whole town went up there and stripped the place clean, like 15 years earlier. But you could see another 5 years from now, it was going to be completely gone. But it was fascinating to see this big, in the middle of nowhere, up on this huge compound, and the wall compound went into the jungle to the right and left as far as you could. You couldn't see very far, but you could get the sense that at one point this was this huge compound in the middle of Panama back when Noriega was running the place, and the town all knew about it. They went, oh yeah, as soon as everybody got killed, they went up and they stripped the whole thing, tore it all down. And so
like treasures, that
yeah, exactly right.
They hide in the walls and shit.
There was not that there was nothing left, but you could tell just because of the shell, what was this and what was that for the most part. But you see some fascinating shit when you travel around. Unlike people that we know that that never leave the island. If you've done any traveling, you're going to see some interesting things. Anyways, Steve, I see you around. I'm assuming you're U.S., so you're not Stavos. So, I don't know. I don't think it was the old Escobar place, because they actually told me the name, and I didn't recognize the name. It was one of the drug lords that were, one of the thousands of probably drug lords that were there. But it was a big place. I would say, unlike Frank's 3,700 square feet, this was probably a real 10,000 square foot home. I mean, it was massive, but just all brick walls, all concrete walls. That's all that was left. But anyways, I know my stories are just going to bore everyone, and I'm going to let you, Kevin, just take it away from here. By the way, I have to tell you, I love your blouse. That's attractive.
Thank you, buddy.
But look, it looks nice. It's a very, nothing looks better than print on a large man. You wear it. You wear it better than anyone else could wear it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Well, as I said, I now call you medium Kev. The fact that both of us fit side by side in my car for that long drive. So I mean, we fit comfortably. A couple of large guys. So
but you're not as people might think you look. I mean, you're just a regular healthy man.
Yeah, I've been healthier, but I've been. But now I like the rest of us, you get older and but now I walk every day. As I told you, I did about 1,100 miles last year, and I'm going to do 1,500 miles this year. Not on a treadmill.
Myself, learning the ropes around here, learning my terrain. It's really nice here. But again, it's boring. I mean, like I said, compared to where I came from. And then overnight, I am here in Vietnam, and it's kind of big world of difference.
Well, I think you're confusing boredom with. I think you're being lonely, and that's going to be the difference when you can find a place and you can sit home in the evening and watch TV, or you start to find some other things to do. Like you left the place. There's the fishing club, the expat club, the poker club. So every other week, guys get together, we play poker. I mean, so you're still in the vacation mode, and you just once you change that and you get into the okay, I'm ready to settle down mode, then things will appear differently to you than being bored. because I can assure you, in where you were in Kentucky, that Kentucky evenings out on the lake were not the most exciting time. It would be just as boring, but you didn't sit.
We have mass amounts of fish there, but I'm not an angler. But if I was into fishing, that would be paradise because they always stock the dam with new fish every year.
Well, but my point was that you lived a quiet life in Kentucky, but now that you're gone from Kentucky, you're trying to live an exciting life, and so anything that's not exciting is boring to you. But you spent many years, kind of in a quiet life, and you were comfortable with that. Now you're trying to, because you had people around you that made you feel comfortable, and so this is the time to meet a good woman, and find a good woman and enjoy the rest of your life. So I don't think you should go back. I think you should stay doing what you're doing, explore around, find what you want to do, and don't get pushed and rushed to get back home. Home is where you make it, and you'll be just as comfortable here as anywhere else.
Yeah, real deal. Jay, he talked to me a little while ago, and he told me moment I get on the airplane to go back to the U.S., he said I will regret every waking moment that what I done.
Well, you're getting to do things that people never do. So take your time. Don't try to find something that may not be there. But open yourself up to new experiences, and you'll find it. I'm confident that you don't have to go back. You'll find a good life wherever you want to go. So
you and Doug, like Doug up there in Chiang Mai, he and you also counseled me, and not talking too much and not telling everybody what I want to do or what's going on. Both of you guys told me that, but some of these people are upset because I don't reveal what's going on, or my trip going to the Philippines, or
nobody's business but yours.
Yeah, but these people, they want answers because I'm not telling nobody nothing, and.
No. Well, they don't control you, Big Kev. You're too. Listen, you're not a 5'5" guy with a scoliosis back, or no teeth and no education. So you're certainly big enough to make your own decisions, and old enough to make your own decisions. So do your own thing, and you'll be fine. Anyways, that's going to be boring for everyone. So I'm going to let you go. Enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. I'll talk to everyone later. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, buddy, for coming up and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. It's always nice when Don comes around and tell us what's on his mind and what's going on in his neighborhood. See, Don is a very he traveled person. He's been all over the world. Same with Douglas. Both of these people have colorful lives, and they've been all over the world. And it's nice to hear from somebody that has like Big E's been traveling all over the world. He also has colorful places that he's been to and traveled to, just like Don C. and just like Douglas. So yeah, it's nice to hear from these different people that they've been outside of the basement. But I've been around too, but then I had to take a time out when I was in Kentucky. But now I'm back again. So it's nice to be back. Good morning, Vietnam. from the famous Robin Williams movie, Good Morning, Vietnam. But yeah, I am very happy, very motivated on what's going on, and I am glad that I left Pattaya, but I'm glad, and I do miss it. There's a lot of good people that I left. the owner of the hotel, um, and all these different people and different clubs all over the place. I got a good rapport with these people. So yeah, I mean, and they still text me. The owner of the hotel and the different bars, he texts me, wish me goodbye and good luck and everything. Like I said, a lot of these people, um, I've been there for so long. I did invest myself, and they invested their time with me and helping me out and stuff. We got Big E in the house, but yeah, I like I said, now I am on my way to a different area of the world. Vietnam is a little bit different. It's only 1 hour away. It took us 1 hour from Bangkok to Ho Chi Minh. It took us 1 hour to fly, and it only cost like $50. Yeah, $50. It cost for the plane ticket, and it's just a different area, and I have to adjust. Always gotta adjust, adjust, adjust. But don't give up. You can just keep on adjusting yourself until it works for you. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. And there are people out there that gave me assistance, and these are unsung heroes that are out there. And again, it's nice to have somebody watching your back. And now I'm here. So yeah, like I said, there are a lot of excellent people in our community, and nobody wants to see you fail or to go back to the U.S. with your tail between your legs. And again, I do appreciate our people in, well, wait, people in my community. See, some of you saying this and this and this. I'm talking about people in my community. There's a big difference. Maybe a big difference, but again, there are a lot of good people out there that have your interest. Big Kev now has been more than 99% of the YouTube basement boys. We got Big E in the house. What's going on, Big E? We got Passport TV. Hello, Harry Dick. Now let me put the link out. We had Don C. We got his wisdom. We had wisdom of Philip. Come on up, Big E, and give us your take of what's going on in the area, into the community. But we maybe Frank is watching. Somebody, hey Don, somebody hurt Frank's feelings. My last show, and Frank tried to. I guess he wrote something down and he submitted it to YouTube. YouTube just laughed at him. But yeah, Frank tried to cock block me, and it wasn't successful. But yeah, so Don, next time you come up, don't give Francis two barrels. Just give him advice. Oh, you guys. But yeah, Frank was a little bit hurt that everybody was against. I'm not against you, old Francis, but I wish the best for you. Well, yeah, again, I like Thailand, northern Thailand, where all of us hooked up in Chiang Mai. That's still a very nice area, and it's very affordable. So it's that area is very different compared to Pattaya and Bangkok and Sodom and Gomorrah cities. But yeah, Chiang Mai is a still place in my mind. There's nothing wrong in Chiang. Oh, Don's been up there in Chiang Mai area. Passport TV. They care. Frank is just jealous. You know, Frank is. Don't know why Frank is jealous. He got a beautiful house. He got a nice lady that puts up with him. But you know, some people could have pillowcases of gold and they still unhappy. There's a big difference between Vietnam and Pattaya. Both places are very nice, but Pattaya and Bangkok is good for like 2 weeks. Then you have to move on. Vietnam, where I'm at right now, it's a very nice place. Um, I'm sure there are places that are more affordable than Ho Chi Minh, but it doesn't hurt to give it a chance and try it out. And if you don't like it, you can always migrate to another location. But don't give up so quick. You know, some people will give up in a moment because they are unsatisfied with what's going on for that moment. But again, Vietnam seems to be right now a very nice place, and I am satisfied with it right now. He is jealous because he has no life. I didn't say that. It's written down. I did not say that. I'm just passing it on. Yeah, like I said, it's very. But again, home is where you make of it. I mean, if you never had a home and if you never had a good life, then it's going to be difficult and you're going to be angry all the time. But this individual should be on top of the world because he does get a nice lady that puts up with him, and he get a nice place to go to sleep at. So he shouldn't be angry and yeah, angry at the world because woe is me. Good beer. But yeah, there's a lot of good people that I am meeting, and they seem like um, good people. But yeah, I'm having a good time. My motivation is up, my attitude is up, and yeah, my health is in wonderful condition. I'm still losing weight, and uh, I'm out doing walking around all the time. I'm walking around more here than I did in Pattaya, which is okay. I'm not complaining because everything here is walking distance. You don't have to flag a taxi or tricycle or jeepney or bus. You can just walk, and maybe 10 minutes you're there, at a shopping mall or no, what is it? Big C. Is it Big C or is it Big K? Shit. I got a bag. And then we went shopping earlier and I picked up a bunch of supplies. We have a special guest in the house. We got Big E. Come on down.
Hey, Kevin.
What is happening?
Well, I just want to say congratulations for making it to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And I just want to talk just very briefly. I was listening to what Don was saying earlier. It's very similar to what I
About Panama or about what?
No, but just like, one of the whole ideas we talked about, trying to lighten up all your luggage so you can move freely. He's trying to tell you, try out all the different countries. There's different places in Thailand. There's different places in Vietnam. I've been to Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's my least favorite place in Vietnam. But
Just because it costs more, or is it?
No, the costs don't have any.
Or is it too crowded for you?
Well, it's the most Philippines-like to me. And when you're like up here, it's totally different. Hanoi, for instance, is very different than Ho Chi Minh and Nha Trang, Dalat. So, the point is, if you spent, let's say you were able to spend 2 weeks in each of these places, and then you go to Malaysia and you spend a couple weeks there, and then you go to Cambodia, and then after a year, you say, okay, where do I really like the most? Where's my favorite place, my favorite food, the people? I think it was critical for you to get out of Pattaya because you'd gotten yourself into some, habits. It's kind of like moving to Las Vegas. If you're a gambler, you don't want to move to Las Vegas. You'll be surrounded by temptation. If you're in Pattaya,
yeah,
you're surrounded by, bitches and hoes, and it's hard to live that lifestyle. So I think that
them here too, though. I mean, they just outside my door. There's 2 clubs just across the street, and in this area, all you need is willpower.
I know, but it's hard when you've been jerking off in your aunt's basement for 20 years to not
What the
fall
hell?
into
Not
the
20
temptation.
years, only
Right?
10
So,
years. Don't over exaggerate.
10 years. Sorry, I'm off by a decade. But I just think it would be, I agree with Don C 100%. Like if you could just go around and then say, hey, okay, I'm in Nha Trang now. I like it better. I don't like it better. And then you finally say at the end of the journey, okay, this is what really suits me the best. And then you focus on finding the woman or finding somebody, you got yourself in a hole and you just need to stay out of the hole, keep your head above water. And then that way you're not panicky and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all things considered, you had a rough going of it, but like I said in the comments, how many people do you know that you've ever met in your life that have traveled to 4 or 5 different countries and explored it? You're already ahead of the game if you think about it. There's going to be some rough roads during that time, but you've been able to go to the Philippines, you've been able to go to Alaska, now Thailand, now Vietnam. If you add Cambodia and Malaysia to that list, I mean, that'll be an incredible education just to see all those places.
Well, yeah, but
It's,
I
love it here, but
Cambodia is a lot like here.
It's more like the Philippines in terms of the
Backwater.
debauchery. But the thing is, you might like it too much there. That's the problem. But we took a vote, all the family. Like we have 7 people here. It's so close. Everybody loves Bangkok. Everybody loves Kuala Lumpur. It's almost like you almost have to flip a coin where we were going to end up. And we just happened to end up here. Probably the beach is the main thing that was the deciding factor. The fact that it's way cheaper here too is kind of a nice thing. But it's also Kuala Lumpur, and they're all cheap. So, there's that young man, Don C.
Big E, how you doing, buddy?
6'4", weighing 220 pounds in the neutral corner.
Yeah, around 230. You know, so that's so I stay around there.
I'm at 250 now. Big
There you
E's
go.
a big boy in the house now.
I would tell you this: when Big E and I walked into a restaurant, we got a few.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight since I saw you last.
We got a few stares. I'll tell you
A lot
that.
of weight, buddy. I'm in the gym 6 days a week now. So
You're listen.
Are you willing to do the gym too, Kevin? Like if you got into a program where you were
Oh, yeah.
in the gym on a regular basis, does that sound?
Yeah, if there was a gym close by here, I would be there already.
You're
Yeah,
telling them the
the
same
gym
things
is
I
very
did.
good for you.
You know, so your advice is exactly like my advice to him. You know, we've had the luxury of traveling quite a bit, and but you know, explain to Kevin to not try to find everything in the very first place he lands. To experience life a little.
The other thing is psychological. You were like stuck in quicksand. You didn't think you could move to another country. It is scary, right?
Nobody likes.
Now you've
Nobody
done
likes
it enough times.
change.
You went to Chiang Mai. You've done the Bang, and
Yeah.
and I think it's going to be much easier for you going forward now if you can get just keep your head above water and don't.
Yeah, just got to stay away from the influence.
But it is exciting. I mean, the alternative was to sit in the basement for the rest of your life.
Exactly right. Get out of the basement. You know, get off the island.
So,
get out of the basement.
It all depends on how you look at it. I think that stay away from the bars and the hoes, man. Go try to find a regular woman.
Yep.
Bar girls there's no future in bar girls, dude. I think anybody in the room will, even though
I agree.
I'm not saying any of us are super saints here. You know, I've certainly,
I doubt that you guys are.
Been a bad boy in so many ways, but at some point you get tired of that life too, and you want to settle down and all that. So anyway, I think it's a big step.
You're preaching with the choir.
Getting to Vietnam.
I agree with you 100%.
Even if you go back to Thailand, you'll be in better shape. At least you'll be able to mentally prepare for going back there.
Well, I'm not going to go back. Like I said, if I'm going to go back, I would go back up to Chiang Mai, where it's more compatible.
I got one more question for
me.
you, Kevin. So somebody came along and said, "Okay, I'm going to be like Mick, and you're going to be Rocky, and we're going to show up at the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning, and you're going to do the,
Well, you had somebody that was like that, and that didn't work out very well. But yeah, but everybody has to have different motivations.
If you had a coach that came along, you like Mickey in Rocky,
yeah,
had you waken.
Yeah, again, a person needs motivation, and it's always better to have two people at the gym than one person. One person, you don't have nobody pushing you, but when you have multiple people.
I'm sorry, Big E dropped off, but I would just say I would volunteer, like I'm sure Big E would, to be life coaches for you. Like so for me, it was, deciding that I wanted to go see the world at 58. So I hiked the Appalachian Trail. So I did that when I was 58 or I think 58. Yeah, I think 58 through 59. So that took 7 months. So I hiked the 2,100 mile Appalachian Trail. And then I was going to go run with the bulls. And that was the whole COVID thing hit. But I had a whole bucket list.
Over in Spain? Yeah,
I was heading there before when COVID hit. The whole start of COVID. But, Big E and I would be glad to be, I'm sure he would jump right in and say, yes, we would be glad to be life coaches for you. Not that we're not going to hold your hand, but we've traveled the world and we could help you just to say, look, stand on your own 2 feet, and find happiness where you are, wherever that is. And I would be glad to give you some advice. I'm not paying for you to, to stay, and I'm not going to tell you to go home or stay here or do that. I just will give you some just good advice and say, here, this is what I've experienced. Traveling the world and seeing the world, you get to experience a lot of things. And I think Big E has certainly been there. I mean, he's a world traveler, and so his advice is very good, which is don't go back home with your tail between your legs. Don't give up before you experience life. And you may not speak the language, and you may not be comfortable, and it may not be exciting, but that doesn't have to be life. You can find your own way.
Yeah.
So you got my number. You can call me anytime. I may not be easy on you. I may give you harsh advice, but I'll be honest with you, and that's what. And sometimes you need that.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's kind of like a wake up call, and like I said, Douglas over in Chiang Mai, he calls me up practically every day, asks me how am I doing, what's going on.
He's right on the way. You pass by his house on the way to Chiang Mai. He's like, I don't know, 20 or 30 miles south of Chiang Mai, but but his area is beautiful. I mean, it's just a gorgeous area. I know exactly where he lives. I've been by that. He has a great life. So don't listen to naysayers about going home too early, and you made of course, Frank will say you made a big mistake, but this is a guy who's been to 2 countries and lives on an island. Anyways, you go find the world. The world is really kind of a small place. I'll give you this great example. Listen, I want to tell you this story before I leave. A good friend of mine, for 30 years, we've sold a couple of companies together. We've been best friends for maybe, let's say, 30 years. And during that time, we've sold 2 companies, and we've started a new AI company. He came here, and he hadn't been here since he was in the Navy 30 years ago or some long time ago. But he came here with his wife, and they stayed. And then we brought in all of the tech team and a couple of people. We were all staying here. And what was funny is we were at a night market, and he was giving. They have this thing where you put your feet in, and the fish eat the.
Yeah, that's not good though. A lot of people got their feet infected.
It's very cool. And you don't get that in America, but you have it here. Anyways, a guy walked by, literally, and you could tell he was an American, and he wanted to take a picture of my partner sitting in this stool with his feet in the fish. And we talked to him, and we said, "Hey, where are you from?" We were talking about he was from America, and he was visiting, and he said, "Well, I'm from the Seattle area." And then he mentioned a place north of Seattle, and he lives literally 2 miles from where my partner lives. And that's how small the world really is. That some random guy just walking down through this market who sees my buddy who's getting his feet in this fish, who wants to take a picture. Next thing we know, they live 2 miles apart in America. So that is how small the world really is when you get out experiencing. Anyway, listen, you have a good time.
This one guy saying Kevin misses his toys. I got my toys I got a drone here. I got my cameras here.
Don't worry about guy. Listen, if you've only been to 2 countries and you live on an island and you're hated by everyone, don't listen to that guy. Don't, that one and the other one that's in jail, don't listen to him either. So between the 2 of them, don't let either one of those guys give you any influence. Go figure out and enjoy the world, and go see places that you never thought you would see. And whether you have a camera or a drone or anything else, it's a much smaller place than you can imagine. So enjoy it, but by all means, contact Big E or myself at any time. And I wouldn't want to carry that shit anywhere. I carried my camera phone all over the world. I didn't take anything with me on my journeys. But anyways, Okay, I'm getting off for the second time, and that's too many times. So, all right, enjoy the rest of the night.
I thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. It's always good to have advice that you can use. I mean, construction advice or criticism sometimes, but you have to listen and see if it works for you. You know, you just can't let it come in one ear and out the other ear and tell everybody to f off. I mean, that's not, that's not how criticism works. But it's good to have somebody telling you to do this, try this, and give you advice. So there's nothing wrong about having advice, but it's up to you to take it. So yeah, I mean, like I said, the advice is free, and sometimes it's very good advice. Sometimes it depends on the people that are giving you advice. I mean, sometimes some of these people are, yeah. I'll just stop right there. But yeah, I do appreciate Big E giving advice. Don C, my good buddy Douglas. So yeah, it's okay. Captain Billy Jack has good advice. So yeah, there's a lot of good people out there that has your influence, and you just kick back and enjoy life. I mean, this country. I'm in a brand new room. I don't know if anybody has noticed, but yeah, this is this. I got a balcony on one end. I'm on right here. Uh, there's an elevator. I'm on the I'm on the sixth floor, and I got an elevator. I don't have to hump my stuff up and down. So yeah, my in Pattaya we didn't have an elevator, and they had 6 stories there, and that was kind of rough on your old knees. But again, I like this place. Um, I do think I'm gonna not stay here. I'm talking about in Ho Chi Minh for a long period of time. I mean, I got 90 days here, but I am going to give it a chance. Always give it a chance and see how it works for you. Because it might not work for you. It might work for other people, but everybody has different personalities. But yeah, you guys just give it a chance, just like what Big E said, just like Don says, just like Douglas says, and Captain Billy Jack, and all these other good people that are out there. You just got to go out and do what is good for you. So yeah, you guys. I wasn't gonna have a show, but I'm glad I had my own motivation and did a show. I just got paid by YouTube on the 20. Having dings going up on my phone. People are messaging me, so that's always nice. Come to the Philippines. Somebody just messaged me, but it's a girl that I've been talking to. Been talking to different girls all over the. Matter of fact, I just talked to a Vietnam girl that I friended on my Facebook, and she wanted to come and visit me, and don't I mean I had to I don't like to just quickly meet somebody and fireworks go off and stuff. You gotta take a little bit of time to get to know the person, to see how compatible you are with these people. When I say these people, I'm talking about Thailand, Philippines, Cambodia, Vietnam, Timbuktu. So yeah, um, um, been out on a date already with a Vietnam girl. She was in around 35 years old. She works in an office. So yeah, like I said, a lot of good things are going on. That but see, old real deal Jay, he wants to see breast assists and walking around in my topless, like in I don't know where he's from. Wants to see all these things, but yeah, these people want to see shit happening in my bedroom. I said, "Damn, Jay, this isn't the real deal show. I mean, I don't go off doing that." Old Philip, don't bring him home. Don't bring him home. I guess he had some bad experiences. Probably not, but yeah. Philip says, "Don't bring them to your house. They'll be like cockroaches trying to get rid of them." Not like he really knows, but oh fuck. Again, enjoy your life. Get out of the house. Get out of the basement. Enjoy your life. Don't enjoy somebody else's life. Go off and enjoy your life. And don't let other people control you. Don't let them influence you on doing stuff. Do what you want to do. Have a good time doing it. Be adventurous. Take pictures. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. It's always good to have other people's point of views. You might not agree with it all with them, but at least listen to what they have to say. Somebody is going to give you good advice, and you got people out there that want to see a train wreck. I'll guarantee that. They want you to crash and burn, for they can have their 2 cents. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen with Big Kevin. I found a Vietnam girl work every. Yeah, they're very good. The one that I was talking to, she's a good girl. I mean, a real good girl. I mean, no tattoos, no cigarette popping out of her mouth, no sucking on the bottle. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you like, what you're looking for in your life. Some people can't have a romance because they think that they're too old, or they're not. They don't want to have a relationship. But yeah, you guys, I love you, Kev. You're a cool guy. Well, I am what I am. That sounds like Popeye. I am what I am. But again, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. I did I made a YouTube short right outside the hotel. I did that this morning. I was having coffee, and just get out and enjoy yourself, and don't make the same mistakes. You know, everybody's going to make a mistake, but you have to learn from your mistakes. Sometimes people don't learn from the mistake, and they keep on causing the same thing. It's good to have a mistake, and then you got to grow and learn from your mistake. Hard work, Kevin. Hard work is good. You just got to kick back and Learn from your mistakes. It's okay to learn. Just don't keep on making the same mistakes. The weekend's coming up, you know. Today is Thursday. Friday's coming around the corner. You know, you guys just kick back and enjoy. We got one more week of this month. Next week is the end of the month. I survived. I survived. But again, there are people that have your back. Some people, but yeah, there are people out there that is, how do you say the word, investing their time with you or for you, and it's not good to. It's always good to keep moving forwards. Don't go backwards. Keep moving forwards and enjoy your life. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I had another good show. I had Big E on. I had Don C twice, and I had Philip. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's offering his little cocoon, doing what he wants to do. But again, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. It's always a good day. If you can get out of bed, you got your feet, you got your legs. I had a clown kept on telling everybody, Kevin has diabetes. Kevin lost his feet. You know, there's a lot of naysayers. You can't listen to them because one, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You know, just keep on doing, keep on going straight. Don't go backwards. Might take a little bit of time, one step in front of the other, but again, just have a good time doing it. Thank you guys for coming out. Good. Smash that like button. Smash the smash it. Oh fuck! This is my second beer. I got more in the refrigerator, but that's for tomorrow. Don't need to kill everything. You know, you just gotta just medium, just have some once in a while. Just like eating. You know, you can't gorge yourself all the time. Just because you got paid, don't mean you gotta go out and waste it all in one night. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Eat, drink, and be merry. You don't know what's gonna happen, so live life to the fullest. Time is short, so just go out there and have a good time. Smash it, Kevin. Well, you don't want to smash it. You just want to. Hopefully, you talk about a girl. You don't want to smash it. You just want to enjoy your life. Don't let other people run your life. You're the boss of your own life. Don't forget that. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later on. Um, hell, maybe I'll have a show this coming Saturday. See what happens. All right, you guys. Oh, I did have a real good. Thank you guys for your super chats and your support that way. I just got paid on the 21st of this week, and yeah, very good, very good one. And then my birthday's coming up, and I'm gonna have a good super chat. Cause see, I got a whole bunch of super chat, and they only give you out a certain amount. And Frank knows what I'm talking about. Not. But yeah, I got paid for December for January super chat, and next month is my birthday, and I'm gonna have a good super chat on that month. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys for your support. It's good to have support. Um, Again, sometimes people will try to guide you to a better ending than where you're at, and only you can take their advice. All right, you guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Says Style. I know you're listening out there because you make comments on my Facebook. Maybe one day soon we'll have a show together. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming out. I'll talk to you all later on. God bless. Eat, drink, and be merry. That's the name of the game. To be happy. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you all later on. Thanks for coming out.